Hey guys, it's Ria here with a video, Gaia's Guidance, Messages from Mother Earth. And I just wanted to bring up a little subject matter today, and then I'll pull a card. There's something that's on my mind and something that I'm going through. And so I was channeled to just channel information about it. What it does is it helps me to ground my energy and focus on it. Not focus on what I'm going through so much, but ground my energy and to work the energies through me that are kind of disturbing right now within me. And I was guided to do this because if I'm going through this, probably somebody else there is also going through this. And then I will pull a card from my heart cards, and then one from the Angel Tarot for a little extra guidance and information. And so I didn't ring my little bell. So I ring my little bell, just, whoops, and Cleo's tail. Ring my little bell to kind of clear the energy. And also just say, I like to say my affirmation that my heart beats with Mother Earth and I flow with the universal energy of love and light. And it's good just to put your intent out. It helps to lay the energy for the reading or for whatever your question, intent, whatever you're going through and would like answers for. And when you're receiving it, it's not that spirit needs that per se, but it just kind of gives your mind intent and affirmation of the information you're receiving, that it is of the highest vibration and highest frequency to help you with your questions, to help you with the guidance that you need. So my subject matter, and I don't even know if this is a real term, but it's spiritual vampire, like a spiritual vampire. And I don't know, maybe there's another definition for that, but as I was laying down, like that just popped into my mind, spiritual vampire. And what I'm going through, and I'm sure others of you have gone through similar situations of some sort, but it's people, to me, the spiritual vampire is someone who manipulates situations and in the energies to receive or to control, to extract that which they want from a situation by using spiritual concepts in order to manipulate what they want from, say, not such pure intentions, even though in their mind they might convince themselves they're pure intentions. Almost, I don't want to say selfish because, it's okay to put yourself first, but in the way that I mean selfish is, I mean they're willing to do whatever it takes and stomp on and take the energy or try to vampire and take the energy from others in order to get or manipulate and control, instead of going through the process of trust, listening to their heart's guidance. Instead, they're operating more from the mind, and they're using spiritual concepts they have learned in order to manipulate a situation. And mine is very personal. It's to do with a child, one of my children, and he is going through great spiritual transformation, growth, really feeding himself, but almost in an addictive way with spiritual information. And he's an adult child, well into his 20s, and we've kind of he was living on his own, and we've kind of I've taken him in order to give him the space, in order to grow, to cultivate, to figure out where he wants his journey to go, to tune into the heart, to heal from addictions, to heal from relationships, and just to provide him a loving, supportive area, home, in order to nourish and nurture that. But you can't make someone do something for themselves. They have to want it. And so what he has done time and time again is taken spiritual concepts. For example, we are one, okay? We're all connected through God's source, love and light energy. And he'll say, we are one. This is mine. This is my house. I have as much say as you do. Or if you ask me something and I'll say, well, I got to ask, my husband first, see what he thinks about it. He says, well, you are him. He is you. This is all ours. And just like really things that are true, but not respecting the individuality of each soul. and just like really very intense about it, very controlling, very manipulative. Not with a loving energy either. It's more like not like suggesting, or what do you think about this, or how can I blah blah blah. It's very intense, it's very demanding, it's very controlling, it's actually very non-trusting, because he's trying to take the situation and manipulate it to work for what he wants to do. So his latest thing is he has somebody else. We told him when he moved here, absolutely no one else is moving in. So he's trying to manipulate a situation to have someone else move in the home without like doing what he needs to do. Like we tell him, if you're serious about this relationship, you have to be willing to do what you need to do, not make us take it as our own to fix or to help. You got to be willing to say, maybe get a job or whatever, in order to move forward with this relationship. But instead he wants to impose his own journey or things that he should be growing in responsibility onto us to do, because we are him, he is one, we all own this, not just no respect and no boundaries. And this is beautiful. I'm not complaining about this, because this is a repetitive thing in my life where I need to learn to set healthy boundaries, not take on everybody else's emotion as my own, like I like to do. I don't like conflict and I don't like disharmony, so I will try to smooth over emotions by maybe giving too much, or not setting healthy boundaries, or not listening to my heart, and acting out of guilt, thinking that I should be doing something, even though all I really should be doing is tuning into my own heart energy and doing what's right for me, and trusting that that will work out for others. So all this conflict and stuff is, caused my regular heart symptoms to be worse. And, it just increases that anxiety. So I was told, hey, Marie, just channel this information. It'll help to work the energies out. It'll help you to process them. What I really need to do is go put my feet outdoors and on the ocean to kind of draw that energy out. But I'll do it later. It's always windy out there and it's hard to do a video. So that's what my thing is going through today, is just that not setting healthy boundaries, letting a spiritual vampirism, I don't even know if that's a word, but like kind of attack me, and none of their fault, because I also take responsibility, knowing I've drawn this energy in my life in order to help me to learn to set healthy boundaries, learn to not take everybody's responsibility on to me and my shoulders and my mind and my heart. There is a such thing as tough love, and tough love is not a negative thing. It's like not taking someone's responsibility for they can take their own in order to grow and to do what they need to do. If you keep doing everything for everybody else and keep pacifying and trying to harmonize all the time, it actually is a detriment to the other person, because it doesn't allow them to cultivate their own inner strength, their own inner guidance, their own, figuring out how to work through obstacles or work through challenges. And then that gives them a bigger strength than knowing they can do it again and again. So anyways, we'll see what the card has to say. Someone sit here. And the card, I did shuffle the cards and pulled a card and asked for guidance regarding the whole spiritual vampire concept, or setting healthy boundaries, and guidance on that. Because when we draw that into our life, we draw it in for a reason. I'm not like dismissing all responsibility, because I know that my own energy draws things into my life to help me to grow and expand in love and light, and everything has its gift, and everything is to my benefit if I choose to find that, if I choose to transcend the drama of it and to get to the heart of the center of a Tootsie Pop, the sweet spot, the part that is the nourishment from the situation. And after you go through it, or as you're going through it, then you feel lighter and more expanded in love and light. So the card that came from all, my little Mother Earth heart cards, and now I call them They're messages and guidance from the heart of Mother Earth, guidance from Gaia, which is connected with our very one and own heart energy. And the card that popped out today is this little seaweed seed, little seed plant, and it's on the beach, yellow, and it's on the sand next to the ocean. And to me, yellow represents wisdom, knowledge, you know, the solar plexus, trust, that kind of thing. And the little point to me represents a grounding to Mother Earth, bringing that energy down into Mother Earth, integrating the energy. So it's called grounded. And it says, as you connect and integrate spiritual self with physical self, you ground your energy to Earth. Mother Earth is the physical symbol in mirror of our own true nature. Whole, complete, self-sustaining growth and healing. Connecting to the Earth is connecting to self. And that's something that I always emphasize, is connecting to Earth. When you see the beauty in Mother Earth, you're seeing the beauty within you. You're seeing a uncontaminated, self-sustaining, energetic system of just love and light, and everything, you know, is balanced. So when you do go outside and ground your energy, it helps to balance you. It helps to extract negative energies, to be purified by Mother Earth, and then to come back up in through you, clean and clear, which helps you gain a greater understanding. It helps you to feel more peaceful, more level. And I'm not just saying that you have to be outside just, you know, to ground. To me, that's my favorite place, but you can do it through meditation. You can do it by just gazing out the window and looking at a tree, or sitting by a tree, or sitting on the grass, or sitting on your porch, or just deep breathing, or listening to music that's high frequency, or just music that makes you feel good. And so that's grounding. It's coming into you instead of you being scattered, having your energy all out there, and being disturbed and scattered and, like, you know, kind of feeling. So it helps to bring all your energy together and let it work for you. And again, to me, when I see images on the ocean, it represents emotion, the ebb and flow of life, emotions. And in this picture, emotions that need clearing, grounding, healing. So that is what this is saying. If you're going through a situation where you feel your boundaries are being infringed upon, or you need that extra strength to be strong in who you are, and to tune into your heart, to do what is right, to stop, you know, that vampire kind of energy from affecting you or reaching you, grounding is a really good way to remain strong. You know, it just it increases your energy field also. And then the other card, just for a little extra insight, was this one here. And it's an Angel Tarot. And the card is the Ace, whoops, sorry, get a better view of that. Ace of Water. And what it says is falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. And it can even, you know, be representative of a new home. And to me, at first I'm like, this, I don't know if this goes together. But when you look a little deeper, when it says falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, it is kind of a resurgence of a new relationship. It's a relationship with yourself, tuning into yourself, your needs, your heart, your energy. And it is, it's like, it's reigniting that and reconnecting with that. And when you can reconnect to your own energy, it makes you stronger. It makes your force field stronger. You will attract healthier situations that are amplifying and mirroring that new connection that you have within yourself. And when it says falling in love, okay, with the resurgence of a relationship, and what that does is it does cause, like, situations like this do cause, when you look within, spiritual growth in an enhanced intuition. Enhanced intuition, because if you are looking within and you are listening to your heart, you do become more intuitive. And it strengthens your intuition. It strengthens the connection in your little feelers to your own energetic field and your heart and what you're going through. So even though the situation that I described earlier might seem negative and it might seem energy sucking and like, you know, all of that, both of these cards are extremely positive because those situations, you can turn them around through grounding and become stronger in who you are and go and grounding outside or inside for balance and healing. And then this one, I mean, it's a beautiful card. And it's almost like here he is diving through the emotions that he may not have really wanted to face before or keep dismissing. Like someone who is spiritual can be taken advantage of easily because they have that compassion. They have the love. They have that openness to allow others to take their path. And almost sometimes it can be to an extreme where you trust so much. But when others take advantage of that trust, it can cause, just cause issues within yourself, and just letting you know, hey, you do need to set boundaries. You do need to listen to your own heart. Because when you are spiritual, like I said, vulnerability is a beautiful thing. Compassion, love, understanding, openness, but in a healthy way, because there is the extreme of everything. So you want to find that middle ground and that balance. And that's obviously something that I need to do because it keeps, reoccurring. I'll go to one end and then the other and the other and the other. I'm like the twins. I'm a Gemini. I get those two opposing forces, the yin and yang within me all the time. So I got to find that balance of the middle between the two. But it's facing emotions within that you didn't want to deal with before. It's diving deep. It's feeling. And it looks like obviously it's a cup because it's the Ace of Water. But, and when you do that, you fill your own cup up and you dive into your cup and you drink it and you find out who you are and your energy and your essence and your connection to source. So it's all good, but I just wanted to share that. And I just know myself, I can do that a lot. I can just be a little bit, I don't want to say wishy-washy, but I can be a little bit too giving. And too giving in the way that, not that you can give too much if it's from the heart and it feels good, but if it's like hurting you, then it's too much. And if it's going against your own beliefs or your own feelings or your own peace of mind, then it is time to reevaluate and say, hey, do I need to set healthier boundaries? All right, guys, hopefully this helped somebody out there. Thank you for listening and have an awesome day.